Fine. So me, you all know right now. However, I would love to give you my introduction as well. Provided before I give you my introduction, I would like to know so I'm just going to pass this mic to you guys and we'll take it forward from there. You remember what you said? Get yes? Okay, then we start. Alright, yeah, go on. Good morning, ma'am. I'm Srishti Dutta. Okay, you're not talking only to ma'am, okay? You're talking to everybody. Everybody knows her? Yes. Everyone knows her. Good job. Okay. So you will say hi all, good morning everyone, and then you speak. Okay? Done. Hi everyone. Good morning to all. I'm Srishti Dutta. My future plan is banking sector, any job. Okay? I'm Shweta Lokesh. I'm from Lokapur and my future goal is banking sector. Okay. Hi everyone. Good morning. My name is no hands at back. Just yeah. All right. My name is Samya Shukla. Can you all tell me your short names if that's okay with you all? Okay. Okay, go on. My goal is any place, you're fine with it. So what was your plan when you actually did what is the degree you are doing right now? MCOM. So what was your plan when you actually took MCOM? What was your plan? Okay, I take MBA. I want to do this business with the company. So I take MCOM. This is my plan. So what was your plan when you actually took MCOM? Okay, done. All right. Thank you. Next. Good morning, everybody. She's saying good morning, everybody. Good morning. Myself, Lakshmi. Okay, I would like to stop you here. There is no English called myself and the name. Got it? Hi. There is no English called myself and the name. It has to be either I am Aarti or my name is Aarti. No myself Aarti. Don't worry, I did the same mistake when I went for my first interview. Okay? And I remember there was a South African guy who took an interview, as a Nigerian, who took an interview. He said, usually I reject the one who says myself and the name. That means they don't know English to talk on it. That's how he calculated. But when he heard my other conversation is when I was selected for that company. So no myself anymore. Everybody? Okay? Alright, yes, start.
My name is Lakshmi. My goal is banking sector eligibility.
Okay.
Hi, good morning to everyone. My name is Pamela.
Okay, when someone is saying good morning to everyone, that means she's respecting you all. So I want you all to say good morning back, okay? Yes, go on.
I am Pamela. Future goal is banking sector.
Okay, next. The last rows.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Savitri Anpa. My future goal is I am a professor.
Okay. She's already a professor. I am professor. Okay. Nice, nice. That's okay. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kalmita Jyotimati, and I want to become a professor. Hello, everyone. I am Ishwar.
What's your name?
Ishwar Kapoor.
Okay.
My future goal is to work in a corporate group.
Okay. When you say corporate company, what type of corporates are you looking for? IT and yes. IT. Okay.
My name is Ahmad. My second goal is get a job. My third goal is to have the money.
Okay.
I am Keshri Devi from MCOM department. I want to become assistant professor.
Beautiful.
My name is Rekha Rani. I from MCOM department. My goal is banking.
Okay. Now this is your goals, or you people actually have planned already, or you are saying no. I've just lined up my goal right now. This is what I want to become. What? What according your name? Okay. Go on. Go on.
My name is Neha. My future goal is to get a job in a corporate.
Okay.
Hi everyone. Good morning to all. I am Bharti Kapoor. I want to become an lecturer. Hi everyone. I am Bharti Kapoor. I want to become a professor. Hi everyone. My name is Bharti Kapoor. I want to become a professor. Hi everyone. My name is Vinay Ahmed. I want to become a. Hi everyone. I am Sumana Matpati. I want to become a professor.
How many professors do I find for
Hi
my future?
everyone, I am Pallavi. I want to become a lecturer.
Hi everyone. Good morning to all. I am Sridevi Sri. My future goal is lecturer.
All are friends, is it?
Hi everyone. I am Shifa. My goal is banking.
Banking. Okay.
My name is Kavya. My future
What's your name?
Kavya.
Kavya. Okay.
My future goal is banking. I am taking a job.
Mike. Yes. Yes. Go on.
I am Priyanka Sharma.
Okay.
My future plan is
Okay. Next.
I am
Good morning.
from account department. My paper. I am become a second professor.
Okay.
I am Sri Gadi. Future goal is banking sector.
Okay. The way you were thinking, I thought you were going to get married. Okay. Yes.
I want to become a banking
Banking sector. Okay. So I want to become I want to work in the banking sector. Okay. Again. Sit and answer. Repeat your statement, please.
I want to work in.
Super. Thank you. Next.
Hi, I'm Soumya from MK Department. My plan is to get a job in IT. I am Chaitra. My goal is I am Pooja and my future goal is lecturer. Hi everyone, I am Ankita. I want to become a lecturer.
All our friends again. The third row and the fourth row. Okay.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Kashmiri Gandhi. My future goal is green card.
Okay.
Hi everyone, good morning to all. I am Nikita from Bharti. I want to work in field of IT. Hello everyone, good morning to all of you. I am Yoneshwari Rizgat from MCOM department. I want to become a nurse. Good morning everyone. I am
I'm not so focused on that side. Okay, yes.
Hello everyone, I am Nikita and I want to become a doctor.
Okay.
Hi everyone, good morning all. I am Bharti. My future goal is to get a job in IT.
Okay.
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Gayatri Bindu. I want to become an IT job to get an IT job.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I am Kirti.
Why are you so sad? Now smile and tell everybody again.
Hi everyone, I am Kirti from MCOM department. My future plan is banking sector.
Okay.
I am future goal is to work.
Okay, now what's wrong if you say I want to become? Okay, go on.
I want to become.
Yeah. Super. Next.
My name is. My future plan is work in IT.
Okay.
Namaste everyone. My name is Arun Kamalu from IMC. I want to become a President and Prime Minister of India and you are all must
You really want to become Okay, okay, we are back, we are back, we are back. Okay, the president is back already. Okay, the prime minister. The next person, yes? Everybody knows your name? What's his name? Madhuva. Okay, next.
Good morning everyone. I am Sushmita Gauranga from participate job.
Okay.
Hello, good morning everyone. I am Rishita. I want to become an assistant professor. Thank you. Hi everyone. My name is Keith. I want to work in IIT.
Okay. Who's don't say your name? Who spoke now? This side, the last row. What is her name? It was on mic. You can't hear, is it? Okay, what's her name? The last two rows. Guys. Preeti madam. Okay. What she wants to become? I didn't ask you all. Okay. Thank you, Preeti. Please sit down. Alright, guys. Very basic, okay? I want everybody to respect the speaker. The one who holds the mic and speaks, I want you all to respect that particular person. Okay, fair enough, everyone? All right, done. Yes.
Morning, everyone. My name is Lakshmi Kelly. I'm from MBA department. My goal is bank manager.
Directly bank manager. Okay, nice. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Monica Mehta. I want to join the IT company.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nikita. My future plan is software.
Beautiful. Okay.
Hello. Good morning, everyone present here. I'm Akshata. And my short-term goal is to complete my MCA degree first, master degree first, then strengthen my communication skill and technical skills also. And my future goal is become a professor. Then I am a bit interested in agriculture also. So I want to become a female farmer.
Beautiful.
Hi, everyone. I am Anjali. My future plan is lecturer.
Okay.
Right, the body gets very good from economic, but I want to become a chemist.
Okay.
I am Sneha Shinde. I want to become an assistant professor.
Okay, we're back to the class again. All right.
Good morning, everyone. My name
Can you all hear us? Is it audible?
Good morning, everyone.
More louder.
Good morning, everyone.
More louder.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay.
I am Deepmala Kazi from MBA department. My future want to get a good job in a corporate company.
Okay.
Morning, everyone. Myself, Spurti.
Again.
I am Spurti. I want to be work in the banking sector. I am from MBA.
Beautiful.
Morning, all. I am Nishant Nidhi, and I just want to build my career in the IT. Hello, everyone. I am Sudha. I want to become a corporate job.
Are you trying for that?
Hi, I am Sushmita. My teacher is to earn.
Everybody's future goal is to earn money. What do you want to become? Which field you want to earn? Any goals? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Okay. Can we got good morning fine. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sohail. I am become a businessman.
What business you want to do? Okay.
Transportation.
Transportation. So you're prepared. Good, nice.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, my name is Abhinav Sandhi. I am from MBA department. I want to become a bureaucrat.
You want to become a
Bureaucrat.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gauri from MBA department, and I would like to join corporate company.
Gauri, you can ask what you want to become.
Who is
The last girl in the corner. The pink dupatta. Okay. Now don't help her. Yes.
what you wanted to do for your future?
What's her name? You know her name? What's her name? Huh? Okay, please listen, girl.
Good morning, everyone. I am Parvati Vrana. I prepare for government job holders.
Government job? Older.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sneha Singh. I'm from MBA department. I want to work in banking sector, and I will become an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Good morning, ma'am. I am Sneha Pandey from Hello, everyone. I am Sana from MBA department. My future is goal is to work in the government sector and also sing.
How come, yeah? No girl is getting married after this. Usually your parents will over your dad is getting married. Oh, okay, I'm surprised.
Hello everyone, I am Chitra from MBA department. I future goal is for government.
Okay. If we pass the mic remarks, guys. She's not holding the mic. She's so scared. Asking my asking questions right now.
Morning, ma'am. My name is Santosh Baghe.
We can't hear you.
Morning, ma'am. My name is Santosh Baghe. I want to become a successful businessman, like a Udani, Ambani, and other. I am
Hi.
first one. I want to become successful.
You want to become? Okay, to become a successful person, what are your plans? What you want to do? Mic to whom, please?
Organic farming.
Beautiful. Okay. Good. Next.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Mahesh. I want to become a corporate employee.
No, hands at back. Yes.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Mahesh. I want to become a corporate.
Again from birth without scratching your head.
Hi, ma'am. My name is
Only ma'am is here. Nobody is here.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Mahesh. I want to become a corporate employee.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is.
What is this? Good morning. Okay. Start again from first. Yes.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. I am Asmaraj Navi. I am becoming a professor.
Good.
Good morning, everyone. I am Suhas from MBA department. I want to open a new hotel.
New hotel. Hotel or a restaurant?
Hotel.
Hotel. Okay. Good. Next. Everybody is done. Girls, whoever entered now. Anybody entered now? Yes. Okay. Here. Yeah. There are people. We're not able to hear you. Is the mic on or off? You were too fast. Okay, once again. Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
I'm Saraswati from MBA to become a subject.
Okay. That's all. Here.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kavita Kanshetty from MBA department. I want to become a business woman.
What business are you planning?
Startup business.
Good. Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Can we stop this live thing which is going on? Probably I will tell you guys then to actually make all the aspects. Sorry? The video is live. Yeah, so we can just go on. No, like I'm not able to focus much. So you all can just pause it for now. Or it has to go on. Okay. Alright, done. Yes.
Very good morning, everyone. My name is Lakshmi and I'm from MBA department and I'm thinking to enter into the corporate field.
You're thinking to
get into corporate field.
are you thinking to
Yes, ma'am. I'm thinking of sure.
Okay, if not corporate, then what's next?
Housewife.
One person is genuine. Okay. Are you talking? Is mic on?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Preeti Dutta. I'm from MBA department. I have become a businesswoman.
And what business you want to do is what this question is.
Any business?
Huh?
Any business?
Superb. Good to know about everybody here. However, I will not remember the name. I'm not that cheeky robo types. But as the days pass by, we will all get to know each other much more better, alright? Okay, before I could proceed further, a big round of applause for yourself today. Yes. I am happy to know about your future plans. However, I want to describe your future plans, which we will talk about in the goal settings, okay, after 2 days or so. All right. So guys, once again, my name is Aarti Daniel, and I'm basically from Kolkata, raised in Chennai, as in I'm brought up in Chennai. I started, okay, about my personal life, I got married, one husband, two kids, okay, and my husband is working as a senior operations manager in one of the IT organizations in Chennai. This is about my personal life. And about my professional life, I started my career long ago. It's a history, I would say, holding about 17, 18 years of experience close to right now. I started my career with ITES industry, okay, which was a BPO. And there I started out as a normal trainee CSR. From there, I moved up the ladder to different positions. I resigned my job from that company after 11 years. Okay, and I resigned my job as a training manager from that particular organization. And from there, I moved to IT industry as an L&D manager. So I resigned my job at last Thursday from the IT industry as a learning and development manager. By the way, as of now, since 3 or 4 years, I'm into a freelancing at this moment. When I say freelancing, I actually wanted to take a break, to be honest, because I completed my college today. At the very next day, I joined the company. I joined the corporate. So I didn't get a gap or a breathing space where no, I can also enjoy my lifetime. So I thought, okay, now I got married, I got babies, I'll take a short break right now. And that's the break which I took, pushed me into freelancing because I met the first year students in Trichy. I went for one of the workshops in Trichy. They were all the first year group, okay, boys and girls mixed. I don't remember the college's name because about 3 or 4 colleges came into the workshop. And the questions they put it across or they asked me was I was able to compare my corporate life to their questions. And we always have something called campus to corporate. Once you hit the corporate zone, you people will have a training called campus to corporate where they will teach you how were you in the college and how are you supposed to be in the office. Okay, college life, the institution life is completely different comparing to your official life, as in the corporate life. Okay, we see in the movie, they wear an ID card, they're going happy. They just go get a girlfriend, then marry, then move on. Okay, but the real corporate life is not like that, to be honest. It's very different, very unique. And all that lands which I'm going to show it to you guys in this 4 days. Okay. Apart from that, I'm going to start up today with the communication training. Okay. Okay. So based on whatever I'm doing with freelancing right now is I have, I'm a communication trainer. I'm a soft skill trainer. I am a posh trainer. Now, when I say posh, everybody knows what is posh. MBA, MCA should know about it. It's prevention of sexual harassment, which we call it as. So I'm certified on that. So I do training for that as well. And I'm a student counselor too. And apart from that, I'm a relationship coach. Apart from that, I'm also a motivational speaker who is tied up with Anna University in Chennai. Okay, so this is about my profile and this is me. I'm basically from West Bengal, so I'm Bengali. Do I know Tamil? Yes, I know Tamil, but I don't know Kannada Wala. Okay, so we will talk only in English here. No Hindi, no other languages. We will talk only in English so that you develop or you understand what exactly is required when you go for an interview. Okay, so are you aware firstly as to why you guys are all here with me today? Are you all aware as to why you are here with me today? Is that all about the communication skills you're all here with me today? What is the whole agenda? Sorry? Employability skills. So now when you say employability skills, what are your understanding about employability skills? Okay, you tell me what are your expectations in employability skills? What do you want to know? Sorry? Okay, let me pull up in an easy word, interview skills. Okay, so you're all here with me today just to learn how you're supposed to attend the interview, what happens in an interview, how you're supposed to take it forward in an interview. Okay, so basically we're just going to talk about that. Okay, now when I say interview, you can tell me, hey Aarti, you know what? I am not going to go for a job. Okay, I'm here only to start up a business. And I really don't, feel like going for a job, attending interviews, and nothing at all. Okay. How many of you all have seen entrepreneurs giving interview? Entrepreneurs interview? Nobody? I started my career with a tea shop and then today I slowly built it up. I'm here today. He's got his own brands. You never came across such interviews at all in life? No? Yes, no, maybe? No. Okay, the guy, head on the forehead. Yeah, hi. Are you okay? Everything is fine with you? All good. Had a fight with your girlfriend today this morning? No? All good? Your girlfriend, your relationship is going good right now. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, fine. So, guys, talking about these guys, I will start up with the communication training today for you all. But as today you will be with me, we will have nice activities lined up today. However, you have 3 days in your hand. If you say, hey Aarti, I want to know this, I want you all to just jot down your questions and come to me. You have solid 3 days with me. You can shoot any questions to me and I'll be happy to help you guys out. Fair enough, everybody? Okay. So now, again, once again, now say for example, I am an entrepreneur. I started my own business. There's one of my friends, who is also into all this podcast and all of that. So one day she calls me up and she says, "Hey, Aarti, you know what? I'm planning for a podcast for Spotify. I want you to come and tell me how you started your career, what happened from there." So that was also an interview. Okay, so basically, how you're going to face the interview, how are you going to sit, how are you going to talk, what are you going to do in the interview, what are your moves, what will be your plans, all this we will talk for all these 4 days, all these 4 days. Fair enough, everyone? Okay, so to start up with, we're starting off with the communication. Now, when I say communication, what strikes you all first? Okay, before I could go ahead, guys, I want this 8 sessions to be really, really interactive, and only then I will be able to help you guys out. Okay, I love naughty kids. I love the one who really speaks, talks a lot. Okay, I want you people to be with me like that. Is that okay? Is that too much I'm asking from you all? No? Are you okay? President sir, Prime Minister sir, are you okay? Should I address you? Minister sir? Okay. Are we all good? Everybody? Okay, done. So, whatever activities I give you, I want you all to be sportive today. I want you to come forward to the stage. Fair enough? All right. So, this is the overview of the session. We're going to see what are the importance of communication in an interview. What are the types of interviews we have? Verbal and non-verbal communication. Forget about answering techniques, which I will do on the last day. So I just remove that slide. Common interview questions I will do on the last day again. Group discussion I will do on the third day. Mock interviews on the last day, and do's and don'ts on the last day. And today we'll do bits and pieces about it. Okay. Okay. Why communication matters? Forget about English. Okay, I'm not talking about your spoken English has to be super duper, but I'm just talking about this communication. What is expected out of you guys or from you guys when it comes to communication? Sorry? Exchanging ideas and thoughts. Superb. Next, anybody else? Who was that? Okay, convincing someone. Convincing skills, okay. Negotiation skills, okay. Anything else? Anything else? Sorry? Okay, super. Now, what is the difference between a communication and an effective communication? Now, you all told me so many things, out of which one person says an effective communication is very important. So, what is a difference between a communication and an effective communication? Sorry? Yeah, please go ahead. If you're wrong, it's okay. I'm here to help you, support you. Yes. Okay. Okay. Basically, communication is a cycle. Everybody's aware of it, right? So you just talk. That person grabs the message. That person gives that response. Then again, another person picks it up. So it's sender and receiver between them, right? So they share their ideas and thoughts. The other person takes it. Then that person, decodes it. Another person encodes it. So this is how the cycle goes on the communication, right? So everybody is aware what is communication all about. Now, what is effective communication is what I want. What is an effective communication? Sorry? Impressing someone. Okay. Anything else? Who gave the answer to effective communication? Yes, sir. All right. So, what did you mean, buddy, with regards to effective communication? Okay, it's not really mandate that he has to answer. Anybody can answer. Minister, sir. You're on a live like today. Yes, go on. Effective communication. Ministers only will talk. Effective communication is required. So, what is effective communication? With a confidence, okay. Then, even communication you do with a confidence, no? Okay, next. That's fine. That's a good answer. Yes. Sorry? Manipulating or influencing someone is effective communication? Okay, that's a part of communication again. Alright, then. Okay, I'll ask you all a question, alright? There's a person who is little challenged. Okay, he can neither hear nor talk. So what he does is he will have to do or show actions with the help of the body language, right? Which we call it as non-verbal, right? Now tell me this, when a person speaks in a language, in a sign language to us, if you do not understand, is that an effective communication or no? It was just a communication. Okay, now you understood him, what he's trying to say, and with the action he says, yes, that is the one. So will that be a communication or effective communication? Are you all clear? So whatever messages you're passing to the opposite person, that person will have to get the message right and perfect. So that there is no misunderstandings in between. There is no, say for example, if my manager is giving me a work to do, and I just overheard the work, I actually didn't do or didn't get into the active listening, right? So what happens here? I will be miscommunicating to someone else when passing the same message to another person. So when it comes to communication, your active listening, your effective communication, your body language, your the way you're going to speak, every big matters in the communication. All right, people, everyone. So that's why they say communication is really, really a powerful, when you people a powerful tool is what communication is called about. Everybody agrees with me or disagree with me? Are we all good? Everyone? Okay, super. So here you go. It helps you in building confidence. It creates strong first impression, helps articulate skills clearly, shows professionalism, increases selection chances. I have just added that last pointer for you guys because having an interview in mind. Okay. Someone said about the confidence. Who was the person who said about confidence? Yeah, beautiful. And it creates, okay, how many of you all are aware? Children, let's talk something personal, okay? A guy is coming and proposing you, girls, okay? When a guy comes and proposes you the first time, he's just telling only 3 words. Hey, I love you. That's all. Okay, and he's not going to talk anymore. And he feels shy, he turns here, he turns there, he's not even looking at you people. Will you be impressed with that guy? Or there is a guy who comes and says, you know what, I've been seeing you, I've been watching you, I started loving you, I've been falling for you for about a year or two right now. I thought today I will come and propose you. Please accept my proposal. So which guy will you be fond of? The second guy? A super speed. Okay. Boys, how about you all boys? A girl comes and proposes you and says, I love you. You're okay with it? Yeah, you're okay with it. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, fine, done. So communication is one way of impressing a person as well. That was again given, someone gave an answer in the beginning, right? Impressing another person. All right. And always remember, whenever you communicate, always remember, especially or specifically when you're angry, right? Think about it as many times as possible before that words could come out of your mouth. Are you all clear? Okay, fine, done. Helps articulate skills clearly. Everybody, am I supposed to explain this to you all? Okay, are you all good? All right. Next shows professionalism. Everybody? Okay. Increases selection chances. Now, when I say shows professionalism, I want to add this to you, add this up. When your people are having a communication in English over here, you say, hey, dude, macha, or whatever your language, you people call it as. So you people, speak it that way. It's okay when it comes to the college. Now, the same guy is your boss who is interviewing you in the office. So when you say, macha, it's you, you talk like that. How are you supposed to talk to that person? Not sir. Boss. Okay. Okay. Boss G. Okay. All right. You will just address it with a name, but no excitement, no macha no over there. Okay, everybody? All right. No, hey, no. All right. Okay, done. We will talk about. I think the body language is bad here. All right, now. What are the types of interviews we have? What are the types of, okay, don't see the board, don't see the screen. What are the types of interviews do you all know? Are you all aware? Sorry? HR round of interview. Okay, then. Sorry? Telecalling. The calling is done by the HR? Yeah, so it's an HR interview round. Okay, then. Communication round is once the HR talks to you guys, and after that, they fix the communication round. But you don't call that as a communication round. What is that called as? Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, then what is rounds you all? Sorry? You know virtual interview? Beautiful. Then we have face-to-face interview. Sorry? Panel interview. How many of you all are aware of panel interview? The last row boy. Hi. How are you? You good? What's your name? Chiranjeevi. Okay. Okay, good. You're looking handsome, like Chiranjeevi. Okay. Now tell me this. What's my question? Okay. What is panel interview all about? Panel interview. No? Okay. How many of you all have seen this IELTS interviews going on? Nobody? Okay. Fine. Panel interview. Okay. There is something called face-to-face interview. Face-to-face is an individual round where one-on-one or face-to-face can also be a panel round of interviews too. Okay. And alright, I'll start with first. We will have the HR interview round. And in the HR interview round, you people will be just screened. Okay, they call it as a screening round. So what do they call that? Okay, what is screen? The HR just screens your resume. Okay, it's not resume, it's resume. Okay, resume meaning stop and then play again. All right, resume meaning your CV, your biodata, your curriculum, detail, all that. Okay. All right. So yes, where are we? Okay. So you people have is the HR round in which they will just see quickly, are you, if this individual is going to suit my job or no. That's what is the screening being done by the HR. So if I say, hey, I want for this project a good speaking person whose communication in English is really good. So the HR's focus will be on the communication. I'm going to say to the HR, I don't want communication, super duper communication, but I want that person to understand what I'm talking. Likewise, the person has to reciprocate. Because I'm going to take that person for the back end stuff. So I really don't want that person to speak in English, but I want that person to know how to draft an email, how to talk to others. So what does HR will do? Quickly ask the person how many years of experience do you hold, what kind of domains you work with, or if you're a fresher, then could you please tell me about yourself? Okay, I think tell me about yourself is a very common question. Till the date it's been asked. Okay, honestly speaking, anybody who I interview, I never ask a question called tell me about yourself. Okay, I've always checked the resume of the person from whatever project you people did. If you're a fresher, I talk about the projects. I ask you all, okay, so which project really impressed you? So why did it impress you? How many of you all worked on this particular project? So I ask all questions like that. But in the HR round, you people will have a mandate question. Tell me about yourself. Okay, which we will do it as a self-introduction round today. All right. So HR interview is screening round is over. Technical interview is based on what kind of job you people are getting into. For example, CTS has released their job fair right now. They wanted a person. Do we have a fan here, please? Okay. They have is voice and non-voice both. Okay. So what they're doing is they're taking technical non-voice people. So for that, their rounds are pretty much different, which I will talk to you all later. Okay, everybody, are you on board up? Sure. Okay, done. Next one is behavioral interview. Behavioral interview doesn't happen for every organization. We will talk about this interview a bit later. Panel interview. What is panel, guys? Everybody, can you all see me? All right. Panel interview is nothing but there will be one individual who will sit right in front of 4 people or 5 people there, and everybody that all the interviewers, all the 4 or 5 interviewers can question them, and they will be answering as in that one person will answer. Okay. Now my doubt to you is when 5 people are asking questions, where your eye contact has to be. Okay, we'll come back to it again in the body language and ask you the question again later. Then next one is telephonic or virtual interview. Honestly speaking, HR is the one who mostly does the telephonic round of interviews, so forget it. What is virtual interview? Yes, online interviews, right? What is required or what is important when it comes to virtual interview? Okay. Then, okay, we'll talk about it. And everybody knows what is group discussion all about? Everybody? Any doubts in the group discussion? Okay, super. Okay, I don't think I have a slide for this. We will. Okay, guys. So now everybody is aware what is panel interviews, right? Behavioral interviews nothing but it will ask you all the behavioral questions, which we will do on the last day. I'll tell you what are the questions we asked on the behavioral interviews, okay? And virtual interview, what is expected in virtual interview is your body language, okay? Aarti, it's just going to be a screen here. How am I supposed to, dress and all of that, okay? How are you supposed to dress when you actually sit on the virtual interview? Okay, this COVID situation, right? Mostly from then, since then, it's all changed to virtual right now. So first interview is always a virtual round of interview. Because we've heard that, the telephonic round of interview, what's happening is some cousin or some friend speaks on their behalf. So we have kept everything as a virtual round of interview. I'm sorry about that. The very first thing in virtual interview what's required is your eye contact. Alright, are we all good? Everybody settled? Okay. So the first thing is the eye contact. Now, it's just going to be a screen. So how your eye contact has to be on the virtual round of interview? How your eye contact has to be the virtual round of interview. Where are you supposed to see? Only right in the camera. Okay? Your eyes shouldn't go like this, shouldn't go like that. Virtual is always very sensitive, where we feel that you're actually listening to some other answers. Okay? You're actually talking to someone, or if someone is helping you. That's the reason why your eyes is going here and there. So always make sure that your eye contact is really or very much important when it comes to the virtual round of interview. Okay, Aarti. So face-to-face interview, eye contact is not important. Yes, it is important. With whomsoever you speak, that we will run through the body language. But I'm just talking about the virtual right now. How are you supposed to dress in the virtual round of interviews? I'll tell you how people used to sit, when the COVID situation started, right? There was one guy who I interviewed, I still remember. He was wearing a nice blazers and all of that, okay? And all of a sudden, he wanted to plug in the battery. His charge of the laptop was dying slowly. So he said, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, he got up. Down lungi on top of it was a blazer. Okay, guys, I understand that you're at home. If at all you're wearing something like that, please be very careful. Don't just get up like that, alright? But I would suggest you all have a complete attire. If you're wearing a blazer, it has to be a proper blazer trousers down there. Or even if you wear a jeans, and sit over there. Fair enough, everybody? No half and half dresses. That's not a passport size photo of yours. Alright? Are you all clear? Okay, fine. So that's one. And okay, honestly speaking, I still remember my husband used to take half pant and a blazers and a nice suit on top. Okay, so never ever do that. All right, that's one thing. And whenever you get to the virtual round of interviews, make sure that all your power check is done, the audio check is done, you're having a lovely headset. Make sure that you're sitting in a place where nobody else is there. There to use what headset we call that as noise cancellation headsets. Okay, if possible. If you don't have one, close the door and everything. Make sure that you do not get any vehicle sounds also inside. Alright, so you have to be very particular about that. Always make sure that the light is not focusing from behind. Alright, the light has to focus right in the front of your face. Okay, so if at all your window is here, don't sit like this, where your window is behind you. Alright, don't sit like that. Always make sure if the lights are not there, you face towards the window. No, Aarti, I don't have any option to sit like that. Move out of that place and go and sit somewhere else. Okay, but when the light flashes, right, we get irritated. And what we do, we just tell you guys, okay, tata bye. You understand it? So you will lose, when you know to answer, you unnecessarily lose that particular interview. So all this is the silly things which you people will have to look into. Okay, are you all okay with the virtual round of interview? Okay, panel round of interview. When 4 people, say for example, 4 are there, sitting there, interviewing you guys, interviewing one person. The last word. My question to you guys was, when one person asks you, one man is asking you a question, who you look at and answer? When it is a panel round discussion. You know what is panel? The last word. You know what is panel discussion? No? Okay. 4 people or 5 people interviewing one person. You all would have attended this Viva and all of that. You people didn't have panel for Viva? Okay. Okay. Usually Viva are done as panels. That's why I asked you all. Alright, yeah. Go on, my girl. Okay. Then about who will you look at and answer, guys? The person who asked you question? Are you all sure? Okay, what others did then? Remember one thing, every individual, all the interviewers who are sitting over there are actually wanting to evaluate you guys. Okay? So you're selling yourself to all the 4 members. If one member is also not impressed, right, then that person books it up, everything and says, no, you know what? I feel that this person will have to really work on herself or himself and come back again. So let us give them an opportunity. So impress all the 4 over there. Clear with it, everybody? Now, how do you impress that? For example, these 4 people are interviewing me. She asked me a question. I'm going to see first is her because she questioned me. And then slowly I'm going to look at everybody and answer the same question. Clear, everyone? Any doubts? You all understood what I said, what I meant? Everyone? Okay, if you all understood, then I want you to raise your thumbs up. If you all understood, then I want you to lift your thumbs up. Did you understand? Understood? Then why do you not show your thumbs up? Okay, show your thumbs up, everybody. Okay, super. Now, who didn't understand, raise your hands. Everybody? Are you all good? Okay, super. I'm moving on to the next slide. We have in communication something called verbal and non-verbal. Okay, everybody? Hi. Want to talk? The hero. Yes. Hero, want to talk? Sure. Can I go ahead? Okay. Okay, verbal and non-verbal. Now, what is verbal communication all about? Sorry? how or the way you speak. Everybody agrees with me? Verbal? Okay. Last row. Hi. All the mobile phones inside, please. Everybody? Okay. Can you all please come forward a bit? I want to see you guys. The last two girls out there and one boy. Everybody, please come forward or just move a bit now. Hey guys, come forward and move a bit. So I have a marker. Okay, forget about what is presented in the screen, okay? I want you people to tell me when it comes to verbal, what is your understanding about verbal? You can bring it forward. Are you able to see the board? And the boys. Okay, let's talk about verbal. Alright? Yes. We'll start. What is important in verbal? Speaking with confidence, that's always there, apart from that. Sorry? Don't you think body language comes under non-verbal? Okay, then? Yes. Okay. Then? Beautiful. Okay. Eye contact again comes with non-verbal, which is the body language. Okay, next. Confidence done. Next. Sorry? Where? That again comes with non-verbal. Then? Sorry? Beautiful. That comes under tone and technique. Okay, however. Alright. Next. Anything else? Anything else? Sorry? Can't hear you. Time management, no, nothing to do with body communication. Who's that? Who was answering now? Yes. Verbal communication. Okay, why don't we call it as written communication? Okay? Okay. And what else? Sorry? Hey guys, you gotta be louder, okay? So many members, no, I'm not sure you all. Yes. What language? Next. Sorry? Facial expression if you're talking about when it comes here If you're talking about expressing your words and articulating it, it's some kind of tonal pitch. Okay then? What else? Okay. Fair enough. Guys, we have something called speaking with confidence, which everybody knows, right? Now, when I say speaking with confidence, all this is included. You all agree with me? Everybody? Okay. Now, tell me this. What is the difference between a tone and a pitch? What is the difference between a tone and a pitch? Or what is the difference between a voice and a pitch? Okay, forget about it. What is the difference between voice and tone then? Okay, what is the difference between voice and tone and pitch? You're right, okay, go on. Absolutely, can you please be a little louder?
Voice makes our sound. Tone means how we talk with the.
Beautiful, she actually is right. Can someone elaborate on that? Is there anyone who could elaborate it a bit? Well, understood what she said? Okay, whenever you talk now, I want you to say hi, Aarti. Say hi, Aarti. Hi. Now I want you to keep your fingers, 2 fingers here, and say hi, Aarti. Louder. Hi. Do you get the vibration over there? Okay, that's called a vocal cord. Okay, the sound which comes out of the vocal is known to be as voice. What is it? Voice. And now you got to do an exercise for me. Whatever word starts with W, you people will use this walk. Okay? You people will kick the W's. Whatever you start with B, it has to be you bite your lower lip. Okay, that's called as articulation. Alright? We call it as kiss the W's and bite the V's. Okay? Now I want you all to say W-H-A-T. How do you pronounce? Again? See, still I'm able to hear what? It's not God. It's what? W-E-T-E-R. Again? This is the sound. What about the last row, boys and girls? You all want to come forward? No? Your answer? Okay. W-A-T-E-R? W-H-E-R-E. Again? Again? W-H-A-N-E. Sorry? No. So where? Fish. W-H-A-L-E? W-H-A-L-E? Okay. B-I-C-T-O-R. B-I-C-T-O-R. Again? Again? No. She's right. I want you all to bite your lower lip. Victor. 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 Okay, start everybody. Again. 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 Boys, last rules. Okay. B-I-C-K-Y. B-I-C-K-Y. Again. Again. No wait. No work. Work has to be for W. You understand the difference? Okay. What now? Whatever we did, what is that called? Okay. Whatever word, whenever you guys are pronouncing it, it has to be the stress syllables and all that needs to be used. So when you use that, your pronunciation becomes right. And that's when people say that your articulation has to be worked on. So when you open your mouth and when you speak, right, that is called as articulation. That has nothing to do with the tone and pitch. Tone and pitch is nothing but, have you ever seen this eating fish? Yeah? Okay. If a person is talking, The person is talking like this, like this, like this, like this, okay? Raising the voice whenever required. So what is that called as? That's called as pitch, okay? And when you're articulating the word, when you're opening your mouth and you're telling it right, that's called as articulation. When the voice travels from your vocal cord, okay, what is that called as? What's it called as? Voice. Okay, the voice is called when travels to the vocal cord is called as voice. All right, done. So that is one. We will learn all of pronunciation as the days pass by. Next one is dead air. What do I mean by dead air? Or anybody who is aware of dead air? Okay, dead air happens often in an interview. All right, when I'm sitting there and I'm already nervous, I'm already freezed. You know, when a person is asking me a question, I know the answer, but out of tension, I actually forgot the particular answer. So what I will do is there will be a complete silence. Okay, and the silence will be for I don't know how many seconds. That is called as dead air. Are you all good to go? Okay. In an interview, you shouldn't have a dead air at all. You must not have a dead air at all. Okay. For whatever answers you know, you just tell them with the flow. Okay. Okay. You tell them with the flow, the answer. If in case you're not aware of that particular answer, you can always tell your interviewer that I'm sorry, I know this answer, I'm just not able to recollect it at this moment. However, if we could just keep it for the last, it should really be kind of you. The person will never say no. Because we interviewers who sit there, we already know that you don't know the answer. Okay, but we just wanting to see how are you handling that particular critical situation for us. Okay, when you do not know the answer, how smartly you answer to us saying you do not know. But it shouldn't be you do not know. I don't know the answer, never. Okay, you will just tell them that, okay, if it is a technical question, right, and you really don't know, accept it, agree to it. Saying that, I'm so sorry, I am just not able to recollect this solution right now. I thought this is pretty much new for me. They will agree with it. They will give you a different question again, to check your technical skills, all right? But if a common question is asked to you guys and you're not aware of the answer, it is always good to say that I'm so sorry, I am not able to recollect it at this moment. However, I would love to keep it for the last. Can we keep it to the last, please, if you do not mind, if you don't mind? Okay, the person will not stare at you, scold you, nothing at all. The person will be okay with it. All right, but my only concern is there shouldn't be a dead end. Okay, now Aarti, first question she asked, I told her that we will keep it for last. Second question also I can do that. No, you can't. Okay, so that means you understand that you people are not aware of the answers at all. Clear with it, everybody? All right. Okay. Now tell me this: what is fillers? What are fillers? Anybody would like to give a try? No. Okay. There is something called fillers and hormones. Okay. Fillers and hormones. Now, what happens here is, for example, if a person is asking you, tell me about yourself. Okay, you will have a super flow to that. Tell me about yourself. You know why? Because you practice that so many times. Okay, it's like, any interview we go, this is the question which is asked. So I have to practice this further. Okay, which we are going to do today as well. This is self-introduction round. All right. So when you talk about it, you people will have a super flow and fluency. Fluency meaning there is no break at all. Fillers is nothing but when I'm talking, and I did this, and so I went there. So There was one guy who till date talks in English, hey Aarti, like I need a permission tomorrow. Like I want to take my wife like in the hospital. You know how irritated I get when I hear him like this? Okay, those words are called as fillers and foregrounds. Just to adjust that particular sentence. Okay? You can use fillers when a new question is asked, but the fillers has to be very, very minimal. Okay? It cannot be throughout your sentences. Fine. If at all they ask you, they're going to ask you only from your resume. They're not going to ask you from their resume or from someone else's resume at all. So please be thorough what you have written on your resume. So accordingly, they will question you and you people will give them the answer. People will respond to them accordingly. If I do not know the answer, what will you tell? Sorry? I don't know. I'm not able to recollect it in this moment. However, I would request you to please keep it for the end of the interview. Are we good, everybody? Any doubts? Okay, super. So everybody is aware what is speaking with confidence now? Okay, when words I'm going to talk about the articulation of the words, okay, the pronunciation. Okay, then next one. Tone and pitch. Are you aware of what is tone and pitch and what's voice right now? Everyone? The last row? Are we all good? Okay. Next one. What is dead end? Okay, I want the last boy again. Chiranjeev, you to answer. What is dead end? You don't know. I just spoke so long. What happened? Okay, come here. Come. Come. It's okay. Come. I'm going to call you. Come. Come, Chiranjeev. Okay, walk fast and come. Let me see. How good are you at walking? Come, walk. Okay. Okay, you can select one friend from there who's going to explain to you about the dead end. Select a friend. Hi. What is dead end? What is dead end? Okay. Anybody would like to answer what's dead end? Sorry? Aarti, we can't answer individually. We'll answer only chorus. Okay, yes, go on, please. The awkward silence. When you're talking, all of a sudden you're blank. That is called as dead end. Chiranjeevi, what is dead end? I just explained it to you, no? Go on. Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry to tell you this, okay? My class goes as such. I have been with 150 odd students as well. For me, right from the first till the last row, I will give the same importance to people. Okay, there is no partiality here that they're sitting in the front row and I will be fond only of them and not the last bench. Okay, so I question a lot to the last bench. Okay, just to understand how much was your understanding all about. So I want you people to be on the alert zone all the time. Okay, because the red alert is always here. I'll keep asking all questions. Okay, done, fair enough. Okay, now buddy, you tell me what is dead end. Yes. Beautiful. What is dead end, Chiranjeevi? You don't wish to answer, you don't want to answer. You don't wish to answer? Okay. I would like to invite Chiranjeevi on the stage. A big round of applause. Chiranjeevi, come. Okay, I'll come. I'll meet you. Come, come. What silence? Cute silence. Your time. Farming is your future plan. So don't you think you'll be taking it to the technology level of farming? What do you think? What do you think? Tomorrow is not really well in farming. They will come to see you don't give. You're not really well. So you don't talk at that also. Okay, good. Everybody's clear about it? Okay. Now, are you able to see the screen now? Okay, very quickly. The first one, can everybody read it? Okay, next one. Okay, next one. Okay, now what's the clear word here? Can't see? Okay, next one. Practice structured answers. Okay, when it comes to an interview, you people will have to know. Okay, I'm going to talk about myself. What all I'm going to talk. You know, there is a pointer which I will be sharing with you all guys. And afternoon, we will have a beautiful activity lined up for that. Okay. Now, what time is your break? No, the first break. What's the time now? 11:10. Okay. So when it is 11:30, all tell me, okay? I'll give you a break. Alright. The last one is ask meaningful questions. Now they told you any interview you go, while going on the interview, you have to ask questions. So don't ask questions for the sake of asking. Ask questions if you really have doubts. If you don't have one, just tell them, we're good, thank you so much, and just shake hands with that person and you move. Okay, fine, fair enough, everybody. Okay. I'm moving on to the next one is non-verbal communication. Now, what is non-verbal communication? All the expressions, body language, the way you look, the way you sit, the sitting posture, the standing posture, everything is important. Okay. Before I could go ahead with all this, I want to tell you all a few things, okay, which I do not want you people to do it for all these 4 days and in the future as well. Fair enough? When you guys, okay, we'll talk about the hand movement first. Alright? When you guys are going to talk with, okay, say for example, you're holding a mic. If I'm not holding a mic, and my hand has to be, okay, your hand cannot be. Chiranjeevi, how your hands should not be? Your hand shouldn't be like this. I understand in the schools and colleges, we're told to stand like this in front of our professors and all of them, right? So once you're out of this college, we will never ever stand to anybody like this. You know why? Because this is called as a defensive move or offensive move. We say that when a person speaks and we stand like this, that means that okay, whatever you want to say, you say, I'm not bothering you. So no folding hands like this. No folding hands at back. Okay? Chiranjeevi, no folding hands at back. Okay? No standing like this. No standing like this. Okay? No hands inside the pocket. Chiranjeevi, no hands inside the pocket. No hands. Chiranjeevi, you're all. Okay. Chiranjeevi, no hands inside the pocket. Okay. Alright, now you're good? Okay, no hands inside the pocket. Okay, Aarti. No hands folded, no hands folded back, no hands in this. You're not supposed to keep your hands inside the pocket. So where are we supposed to keep our hands then? Or how are we supposed to keep our hands? Sorry? Free hands. Beautiful. Super. Then. Okay. My question to you. You're coming in for an interview. Alright, and you're sitting over there. Where your hands will be when you sit. You know, Chibi, where will you keep your hands when you sit? Keep on chucking out of it. Okay. Where your hands will be, buddy, when you sit? On the chair? Sorry? On your leg. That's on your lap. Right? So both your hands will be on your lap. You're not supposed to touch the table. Your hands will not be on the table. Why? It doesn't look awkward, but the table is the interviewer's table. It's not your table. Okay? Okay. Now my question to you guys. You all are bringing the files in your hand. Okay? Your resume file or your professional certificates and all of that. Okay, very first thing, what will you do here when you come for an interview? Let's talk about that. What will you do when you come for an interview? This is my cabin. That's the door. What will you do? Sorry? How will you ask excuse? Like Superman, no? Nowadays, I've seen this all the colleges wherever I go. They just, show their hand like this. Okay, no Superman flying like that, all right? It has to be knocking the door. What are you supposed to do? Knocking the door. If it is a glass door, they can see you, they will tell you to wait. If they are not seeing you, you just knock the door, you open a bit slightly and you just ask excuse. You have come for an interview with that particular person. Clear with it, everybody? Okay? Okay. Now you entered inside. So, as soon as you enter inside, you sit. Okay, what are you supposed to do? Sorry? You ask or you seek for a permission for what? To sit. Okay. Chiranjeevi. Okay. Now you all ask permission to sit. Now the person says, okay, sit down. What will you do with the chair? You pull it back up. Okay, what will you do? If it's a wheel type of chair, it's okay. You're pulling it back. But if it's a plastic chair, the iron chair, you're supposed to lift it slowly and keep it back, go to the place, lift it again and sit comfortably. Alright, are you all clear? Know that sounds do not come from the chair. Okay, that's one. Then, now you sat. Where you're going to keep your file? Sorry? Chiranjeevi, where will you keep your file? Yes. Where will you keep your file? You'll not keep your file anywhere now. Where? Then where the fact there will be file, no? Where will you keep your file? You'll hold it like this and sit, or you'll keep it on the table. Only Chiranjeevi. He's my favorite hero for today. Yes. Yes, Chiranjeevi, go on. What will you do with the file? He's abusing me, huh? You're abusing me? Come here. Okay, go on, go on. What will you do with the file? Okay, ask your friend. Ask your friend, bro. Okay, fine. What will you do, buddy, with the file? I mean, the corner board. Where will you keep your file as soon as you come in? On the lap? Are you sure? Everybody will keep it on the lap? No? Okay, now whoever said no, where will you keep the file then? Keep it? On the table? Okay, but still you have the file with you in hand. Where will you keep it? You sit like this only here with it. Okay, guys, Whoever said we will keep it on the lap is the right answer. Okay, we are not going to keep it on the table. As I told you guys, when I keep it on the table is only the interviewer's table and it's not mine. Okay, I still remember there was one small guy who was a fresher who just came into the office. My table is usually decorated with lot of photo frames or different antique pieces, like a small clock I have, a dice pen stand I have. He takes all that and he checks. I got a phone call from my boss. Okay, I was getting solid jacking from my boss. He's shouting at me then. And I told this boy that just give me 2 minutes, I'll get back to you. And I'm not supposed to leave the room also and go. And I'm talking over there. I said, okay, I'm listening to him. He is looking at the photo frame. He is fully turned it up to him. Okay, and he's looking at the photo frame. He's telling their husband answer. I said, good. Keep doing asking. I said, okay. I got so angry, so frustrated that time. Okay, I'm telling him, give me 2 minutes. I'm not sure anger also to him. I'm saying 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I get back to me. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. From that time, my pain is telling. Okay, then again he's taking the pen dice. He's looking at it. He's saying it's nice. Where you brought this from? So, okay, my question to you guys, okay? When you are getting married, okay, you're going to a girl's house to see a girl, to see their parents, to see their family. They're telling you, okay, go talk and come. So you just go talk to the girl and you come back, or you just roam about and see all the pictures, what is there in the house. You go to the kitchen, you take the properties and see what it is. Will you do that? Okay, it is a similar kind of thing where when you come to the office is not yours still. Okay, the things which whatever there on the table is not yours. It's all the interviewers. So always make sure that you do not touch the table by any means. Is that clear to everybody? Okay, all right done. So now you sat. How your body posture has to be while sitting. I want everybody sitting straight. I want everybody sitting the way you're going to sit in the interview. So you all meet in back whenever you sit. Sure. Okay. Okay, you're sitting right, guys. Whenever you're sitting, your body posture has to be as such where you come little forward, okay, and you sit. You sit straight. You don't lean in back. There should be a big space when you're sitting on the chair. Okay, everybody, now go a bit forward. I think you will move the chair a bit back. Okay. Oh, like national anthem is sitting. Okay. Okay, I'm all good. Okay. Alright. Yeah. This is how you sit on the chair. No leaning and relaxing. Leaning and relaxing always shows people that you are very lethargic with your body language. That is the reason why we expect people to sit like that. Alright, done. Okay. So your sitting posture is over. Now, when it comes to answering, what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to answer? When a question is asked to you guys, what is the most important body language while answering a question? Sorry? Eye contact, everybody agrees to it? Yeah? Alright, beautiful. So eye contact is mandatory. Now let's ask a personal question again. Okay. Now, for example, I was told to talk to my fiance who is going to get married to me. I'm not okay. My fiance is telling me, hey, auntie, you know what? I actually smoke. I like being like this. I like being like that. It's not even having eye contact with me. How do I even trust that particular person? So, what is the issue comes up? The first issue comes up when you do not have a proper eye contact. What is the first issue? The trust issue arises. Okay, then if I do not have an eye contact, what all comes on? What will be your thought? It shows very low confidence. Okay, then. Sorry? Your thought is? I'm nervous. Okay? Okay. Super. Then what else? I'm not interested in this interview. I'm just forced by my parents, so I'm here today. So I'm always looking at your eyes and talking. Okay, next. The very first thing is, when a person is answering me, whatever he or she did in the interview also, in the past, it comes and tells me the interview, and no proper eye contact, the first thing I think is, that person himself is not confident in what he's telling me. Okay? The person himself is, lying to me, I think. That's the reason why he's not even looking at my eyes. Or the person is shivering, the person is also nervous. Okay. We ask the question, what are your hobbies in life? Or what are your hobbies at present? So when they ask you what are your hobbies, what do you answer? I'm repeating it. No one word. The answer has to be the sentence. So how do you answer? I'm going to pass the mic. So, yellow. What are your hobbies? You can say it now. Yes.
Mehndi.
Mehndi is good. I told you guys, I do not want a one word answer. The answer has to be a sentence.
My hobby is Mehndi, tailoring, and
Still, you said only words, just 1, 2, 3 hobbies of mine. That's all you said? Okay. Now we will elaborate. Okay. She said she likes her hobby is mehndi. So I want you to tell me as to from where you started, why do you like it? Or why mehndi you chose as your hobby? Talk about that. Go on. You can do it. Go on. There should be some point, right? Where you started feeling like, I'm super good at mehndi. Everybody says or everybody appreciates me. So I love doing that with the art. So talk about it. Okay, you know what's my hobby? Alright. My hobby is planting. Okay. I usually love planting. What I do is I go ahead and plant some beautiful trees over there in my garden. Whenever I'm sad, whenever I feel hurt, whenever I fight with my husband, or whatever happens in my life, I just go to the garden. I sit with all the trees. I feel that the trees have life. I feel that my guava tree always goes to me when I actually tell my problem to my guava tree. Okay, and I feel that the tree consoles me like a mom. So I don't kind of feel lonely at all. Okay, so that is the reason why I always choose, planting is the best thing which I love to do it, and that's when I started considering my hobby as planting. Are you all into my story right now? You're all inside my story right now? Honestly, my hobby is not that. Okay? Okay, so why am I telling you this? Is okay, my hobby is I love dancing. Yeah. I love dancing while cooking. I love cooking. I love innovating cooking dishes and all of that. But honestly, I tell this when they ask me what is your hobby. Why? Because I can make a story out of it. Okay, and when I'm making a story, everybody is involved into my conversation. And that will be my capturing point, and I will try selling myself more. Okay, that's how they will see my communication as well. They are not interested to know what is your hobby. They're interested to know how good are you communicating with us. How good are you in using the sentences, in using the pronunciation, using the articulation. So all of this is what they're going to see. Okay. So Aarti, my hobby is not this. So should I even tell that as a story? Yes, you can go ahead. But when you tell that, make sure that you're having eye-to-eye contact with that particular person that you're telling the truth. Okay, have you seen these few people? They lie very confidently. They look in the eyes and lie. They even promise on us, saying, okay, next time I'll not do it. Ever seen those kind of character? Okay, I want exactly the same way when you people answer the interview. Fair enough, everybody. Eye contact is the most powerful tool, okay, where you can impress a person, you can express your feelings, you can go ahead and grab the attention of that particular person. That's why they will say, you know, few people eyes is really beautiful, very attractive things. Have you all heard that? Okay, when we say attractive, that means that a person is actually capturing everybody's attention. Okay, till date, if my daughter doesn't speak to me by looking at my eyes, I will tell her, look at me and speak whatever you're speaking, whatever you're talking, where you went in the evening, what you did, what time you came. Okay, so if she doesn't look at me, she gets a bad start from me. Okay, why I do that is right from the house is where we practice all. Okay, nowhere else. Even in interview when you're coming inside, I told you to knock the door and come inside. Okay, make it a habit. Though it's your mom and dad sitting inside the room, it's your own mom and dad. Still, you will knock the door, seek for permission before opening that particular door. Is that clear, everybody? So it all starts right from the house. All right, people, everybody. So will you all have an eye contact whatever you all talk? Okay. Next, in an interview, when I ask you a hobby, will you be able to create a story out of your hobby? Yellow, yellow dupatta. Hi, Tubuzi? Okay. Will you be able to create a story the next time? Sure. Okay. No one-word answers will be appreciated in any interview. Okay. So when you answer in one word, no, what happens? I'll tell you. I'm an interviewer. I will ask. I want to get your communication. So I'll ask you. Okay. So you said your hobby is this. So what will you do? So when I keep asking questions, you get more nervous to answer. Okay, so it's better off you tell me by yourself what to do and what to do. Clear, everybody? Anybody who did not understand, put up your hands. Everyone? Okay, super. Next one is confident posture. Now, when I say confident posture, what do I mean? How your body posture has to be. Great. Okay. Super, super. Done. Thank you. We'll all go for break. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Is it for me? Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you. You want to see? No, I won't. Thank you so much. Again, on the plate. Because last time the function was going on. Someone wanted it the whole video correct. Oh, okay. Like, so if we same direction, we have to. Okay. No worries. Hey, what are you guys here? Yes, from Indian culture. Oh, that's nice. You all look so young and beautiful. Okay. From this college, from this college. Oh, from Bangalore. Even she's from Bangalore? We are from India. Like some got my I did my essays from like okay. Wait, which place in Bangalore? Which college in Bangalore? SIT Srinivas Institute of and she completed her engineering in Hubli India College. Nice. How's the class going? Because of the training we have followed the classes. Like 8 days. 8 days. Oh, you people have this apty and all of that. Yes. But how is the session going on? Is it okay? You all want me to add anything? Or let me know. Sure, sure. So the final year MBA students have Viva today. They will join afterwards. This is 1 hour. Yes. You're not having a tea? Silent, silent. I didn't speak silent. I'm just reminded. And यहाँ तो पूरा लाइफ है प्रॉब्लम है इसलिए यहाँ पे future How much time? बहुत अच्छा बाद में ही इसको I use the beauty of it now. It's a lot of different. Well, I'm not going to breathe. Not going to breathe. stand, sit. Okay, now what you have to do is, when I say laugh, you will cry. Okay? When I say cry, you will laugh. When I say stand, you will sit. When I say sit, you will stand. Okay? Are you all ready? Ready? Yes. Get set. Go. Stand. Okay. Now after this, whoever is out, the first 5 members, whoever is out, will come to the stage. Okay. Ready? Okay. Get set. Go. You finish eating? If you're not done eating, then I can start. It's not seriously eating. Okay. Okay, now chew. Alright. Okay, ready? Stand. Sit. Stand. One, two, three, four, five. Come on. Okay, everyone? Okay. First thing is, I love supportive people. Now, you all have already completed 1 degree of yours, and today you are in your 2nd degree. And if you people are still freeze and you still don't want to come to the stage, it's not good, right? Yes? So, we'll all be supportive? Yeah? You will all need an example for your juniors there? Everybody? Okay, let's all start the music then. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Clap. Did I say right? I didn't say now. Okay, laugh. Cry. Laugh. There's one girl who's out. Come. Come. Okay, ready? Stand. Sit. Stand. Cry. Laugh. Cry. Laugh. Stand. Sentence here. Come, here, one girl. Okay, now you girls will see. Okay, okay, ready? 2 more. Okay, stand. Stand. Sit. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Okay, cry. Laugh. Stand. Sit. Okay, stand. Laser guy. Come. Laser, come. You. since it's 4:1, we will have the boy performing first. Okay. Okay. What do you want me to do? Sing a song or dance? I don't want to punish you guys by telling me dance. Okay, girls, please, guys, what do you want to do? Very good. No. You need to leave. Okay, girls, what do you want to do? Dance, sir. Okay, fashion show. Hey, man. Oh, inform. You all four getting one. Okay, two people. Okay, are you ready? Okay, a big round of applause for Santosh. Yeah, go on, buddy. Come, you're going live. Okay, guys, one sec, okay? Nobody is gonna pull his leg, nobody is gonna laugh, because once you come to the stage is when you will know the heat of it. Alright, so please encourage him, but don't. Okay, a round of applause for all the two girls. Thank you, thank you. Very bad people. First thing was winning. Alright? Thank you. Okay. So what were we? What were we talking about? What did we start with today? Communication. So what all we learned in communication? Okay. And types of interview. Okay. So what is the panel interview? It's 4 or 5 people and just to 1. Okay. And what is HR interview? They just do a screening thing with the beginning. Okay. What is the telephonic interview now? Okay. If the operation is also happening by telephone, it's called as telephonic round. Okay. Then what else interviews were there? What is virtual online and how are you supposed to dress while sitting in the interview? Very professional like that. And where are you supposed to look? Right close to the camera. And when you are sitting, how your body posture has to be? Straight on a virtual interview. Are you all clear? Okay, then what we did? We learned about verbal and non-verbal. What do we learn verbal? Okay. What is? Okay. No, body language. You guys are very confused. I'm just talking about the verbal. We learned about dead air. Chiranjeevi. Hi. What is dead air? Dead air. You answered no that time. Tell me Kannada or answer. You answered before, right, Chiranjeevi? That's the same answer I'm asking you. I know you know. Tell. What is that? What is dead end? Sign language. And awkward silence. You heard this? Is it ringing a bell, Chiranjeevi? Yes? Awkward silence. Tell. Okay. Okay. Okay, so dead air, then we learned this fillers and foregons. Now, what is the difference between dead air and fillers? Dead air is an awkward silence and fillers is a and so okay, all this. All right. So that's it about the verbal. And what is the difference between a tone and a voice? Voice is which travel. And what is the tone and pitch? The ups and downs. What we learn from non-verbal? Yes. You tell louder. It's okay if you're wrong. Yes. Sitting posture. Okay, then. How you talk in an interview? Okay, if you do not know the answer, what will you tell in an interview? Sorry, I don't know the answer. Okay, then I'm not able to read the message at this moment. So can we keep it for last? Okay, are you all clear with this? Okay, a continuation of body language again. We have 5 essential body languages. So what is the first body language which we are looking at? Okay, for me, the first body language, the essential part is going to be the eye contact. What is it? Eye contact. Now, what is that you people can read from here? Maintain natural and steady eye contact. Alright, now I have a doubt. For example, you are going for an interview where you find a beautiful girl or a handsome man opposite of sitting. Okay? They say that there's a spark in the eye, and we cannot face them at times, right? If you fall into that situation, what are you supposed to do? Good question, Aarti. Okay. Yes. What are we supposed to do? You will have to have an eye contact. There's no other choice then. But the opposite side, you feel like if I have an eye contact, I'll fall for that person. Okay, so how are we supposed to manage that bit? Or you're feeling, looking at his eyes, I'm very nervous. So how are you going to manage that? So what's that? Very nice. Okay, good idea. All right, yeah. Anybody else? Sorry? Yes, super. Okay. Whenever you feel like you're not able to look at the person's eye continuously, you look at the person's forehead, lip, and the eye. Forehead, lip, and the eye. So mostly will be forehead and the eye. When you actually feel that you're not comfortable looking at the or keeping the eye to eye contact. Clear with it, everybody? Big round. What does it mean? Sunita. Okay, a big round of applause. Sunita. Okay, so but we will have to make sure that the eye contact is very natural. Okay, just Sarthi told me to stare at their eyes, don't stare. Okay, everyone? Alright. Steady eye contact. Look away briefly to avoid staring. Why it matters? We all spoke about eye contact. Why does it matter? It builds confidence. It says that you're not lying, you're speaking the truth. Then what else? It says that you are very attentive to my conversation. You're active listening. Okay, did you all make a note of that? Okay, can we all make a note of it quickly? I'm not getting Wi-Fi connection here. Thank you. Are we all good? Did we write it? So what do you all write? Eye contact is all done. Okay, the next one is confident posture. So we spoke about the posture as well. How you're supposed to sit and all of that. Okay, now when you come to the stage, when you're talking or you're addressing to a lot of people, how your eye contact has to be. Okay, one on one, I'm having eye contact with that particular person. When you're doing a public speaking, how your eye contact has to be. Yes, your eye contact has to be with every individual in the classroom. Hey, Aarti, there are about 150, 200 or maybe more than that. How are we going to have an eye contact with everybody? Nobody asking the question. Okay, fine. So basically what happens here is we cannot go ahead and look at everybody's eye, correct? So what you will do is you will just round about and come whenever you're talking and you're just going to look at everyone. You're going to stop, look, so that everybody thinks that you're actually looking at that particular person, talking to that person. You're getting it? So when you feel that the girl is looking at me and talking, what will you do immediately? confident and have opened up more doors. So that is always better to have an open body language. Are we all good? Okay? Okay, with hands without food, I'm not play a video. I don't know, I'm not get that video right now. Okay, next one is effective hand gestures. We've spoken about it. Use control, natural gestures. Keep hands visible. No always keeping, no keeping inside and back and all of that. And please make sure that you have what fidgeting. What is fidgeting? Anybody would like to give a try? Fidgeting. I told you guys about this guy who comes for an interview, who takes all my products and sees. Okay, so that is called as fiddling or fidgeting. Okay, for example, girls, whenever you get nervous, you do this. Okay, I have a habit. I'm not nervous, but whenever I have a marker or a pen, right, I keep opening, closing, opening, closing. Okay, it's not with the pressing pen, I keep doing this all the time. Okay, that's not, I'm not nervous to be honest, but when I'm doing that, right, opposite side, when you look at me, you will feel that Aarti is pretty much nervous, and that is the reason why she's doing all that, right? So we will not do all this stuff and show them that we are nervous. Clear with everybody? Okay. So what is fiddling and fidgeting? The last corner what? Yes. If you don't know, it's okay. I can repeat it again. But I want you to listen the second time I repeat it. You want me to repeat it? I'll repeat. Telida, what I'm telling Hello. Repeat. Okay. Fiddling and fidgeting is nothing but any product you have in your hand, you can't play around with the product. Okay, you see, girls, when they feel anything, put it on this side.
When appropriate, so just go. Take questions.
Who attention? Okay, next. Okay, next. Why matter? And people singing. Manu. 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 Can we all give him a round of applause, Manu, please? What is the difference between a smile and a laugh? Smile is laugh is not a facial reaction. Okay. 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 Now I want you all to smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay. Everybody know what is smile and what is laugh. How many of you all, when you actually came inside the room, when you stepped in, there were few people who looked at me, who smiled, who don't even know who I am. Okay, but they all smiled by seeing me. How many of you all came who inside? No smile, nothing. Just talking. Have you noticed that? Okay. Have you all been to this places like when foreigners comes? Have you all been? Tell me one place you're nice visiting, please. Okay. How many of you all have been to Hampi? Everybody? Okay. Have you all seen the foreigners coming there? Beautiful. Have you all seen the foreigners smiling at you all? Okay. Okay. The first time when one of the foreigners smiled at me, I'm turning back and looking who is he looking at and smiling. Okay, I never knew that is a gesture where you say hi to a stranger. Okay, whenever you see a person, you will smile at that particular person without saying. You like the person, you manager, I would have smiled at my people and I would have said, hey, come in, let's all sit here together. Let's all dine in together today. How will they feel? They feel more comfortable in coming and sharing with me everything. Yes. So that is a gesture which is expected from every individual, not only in an interview, provided in your personal life as well. So when I was talking about a meeting, I will maybe I'll have the best enemy of mine in the meeting, right? But when I come in, I will just say, hey, hi, good morning. As if nothing has happened between me and her. Okay, but when I step out of the room, she is someone and I'm someone. You're getting it? So that is the gesture which is expected from every individual every time. Are we clear? So you're supposed to smile. Now when I say smile, it's not like laughing. It has to be a proper pleasant smile. Are we all good? Okay. Um, shows interest through attentive expressions, which we call it as active listening in the other way around, and avoid blank or tense looks. Now, why you think I'm asking one person question again and again? Why do I do that? Okay, forget about one person. Why do I ask questions to a person? Why? Not about the attention. Because of this. Okay. When I see their expression, right, I feel that the person did not understand me. So for me to understand if the person understood or not, I ask the person question again to figure it out. Okay, he understood or she understood. You're clear with it, everybody? So never ever have a blank face or a tense face whenever you're talking about it. Right? Okay. Sorry. Thank you. Obviously, verbal and non-verbal both. I don't know the extent that you fit there. Verbal is like questions and back. Just understand. What?
Key features of full attention, high contact, intervention, understanding, full attention.
Attention. What are you supposed to do? How your body posture has it? Everyone give a round of applause. He said I was not. 1 point.